Every year, 1,000 of candidates apply for special examination arrangements in Hong Kong public exams. Hundreds are with SLD, specific learning disabilities. Those with dyslexia may be allowed to use a screen reader, and those with dysgraphia may be allowed to use a typewriter. But hey, the candidate must be able to type in the first place. Typing in Chinese is not intuitive to the 62 million native Cantonese speakers, so no, speaking is more natural and input method than typing. Students who do not read Chinese well are not stupid. I am intelligent in many other ways. Even the co-founder of scholarism, Joshua Wong, got poor grades in Chinese reading and writing while getting the top level for both listening and speaking components. This year, HKEAA started a pilot study on the feasibility and appropriateness of using speech to test software in public examinations. And
Hey Cortana, we would like to develop a system for this purpose.
so, how does it work? First, there must be recordings from which features are extracted. And finally, magic! Nope, it involves an acoustic model and a language model. Introducing my final year project. People have worked on Cantonese speech recognition a decade ago, but the accuracy was not satisfactory. We built on a conventional way as a baseline reference, and then developed a new method of training Cantonese acoustic models. We already know that Yuping is composed of initials and finals, and the final is composed of vowels and maybe a tail. As the tail is dissociated, it would be unfair to keep diphthongs such as oi, oi, and a intact. So we make them nuclei and coders. We also distinguish consonants at different positions, discriminate allophones, and prepend a glottostop in place of null onset. This evolution was evaluated with a small corpus, and the result shows progressive improvement. The two schemas with 2% error rate were further tested with another corpus in order to select the best one for training the baseline system. Tested with over 25,000 utterances, we set our baseline at 50% error, and then migrated to a new training method which gives an error rate below 2%. When integrated with the language model, hundreds of candidates with dysgraphia will be benefited, and then primary school students, and ultimately, all 62 million native Cantonese speakers.